Good evening. How is everyone? Hope all is well and that everybody is doing well and hanging in there. I know Jamaica has been experiencing some challenges, but on the pitch, there may be some good news to come on the horizon, and we look forward to that. Good evening, wherever you are across the globe. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. Yes, for those in the Western Hemisphere at this point in time, if for you guys it is indeed Thursday evening, where I am in the world, it's already Friday, already Friday morning. See? The lights are on, almost dawn. So, it's really been quite a day. So, you see, where I am right now in the world, it's close to 5 a.m. Friday morning. So, you see the commitment I have for this channel? Alright. So, guys in Jamaica, continue to be safe, follow the protocols, because I know within the past 2 weeks, our active cases on the island have literally doubled. So, everyone on the island is in our prayers, everyone on the island. Continue to do the right things, continue to make wise decisions. Alright, guys? That's important. So, football, the greatest sport ever invented. Alright, well, I'm sure everybody had this wonderful opportunity to watch the interview that reggae boy Ravel Morrison had with Rio Ferdinand, my good friend Stephen Housen, and Joel Bea. And did you hear what Ravel Morrison said? He said, the reggae boys are wicked. What else did he say? He says, we go into the World Cup. He didn't say Jamaica go into the World Cup, He said, we go into the World Cup. So you know what that means? He already, even after 2 games with the team, even after 2 games with the national team, a 45 minutes in the first game, a 90 minutes in the second game, or close to, he already feels part of the team. He already feels part of the setup. He feels that he can contribute something to the program. And that just fills me with excitement and enthusiasm about the project that lies ahead. And it was outstanding to hear him speak about Tyrick McGee, wasn't it? Yeah, well, it certainly is. So, just making 1 second, guys. So yeah, I mean, just to see what he has been saying about the program, what it needs, and all that is great. And to get an insight about where he's coming from. I mean, guys, I told you this at the start when we get in this player. You're gonna get a player that is humble, that is someone that is here for us and a man of a few words, but he's gonna do his speaking on the pitch. And that's exactly what he's gonna do and has been doing with his feet. And like I said, don't feel anxious, don't feel concerned, don't feel worried that he's currently unattached. Don't feel that way. Don't feel sad. Where are we? We're in February, right? When are the qualifiers? September. When is the Gold Cup? June. If he's not at a club by the Gold Cup time, then we can have another conversation then. But the 14 games that I want him to play as a World Cup qualifiers, and all I'm asking for him is to put in a good performance in 10 of those 14 games. That's all, and we're on the plane. We're on the plane to Qatar if we do that, It's as simple as that. I was speaking to one of Manchester United's agents quite recently, and he said, Ravel's talent runs in his family. His father, who is Jamaican, played non-league football in England, and he was just as skillful and even compared to Tappo in some instances, you know? So it just shows that it's an individual that where the talent I feel will never die. All I'm asking for him is consistent performances in 10 out of 14 World Cup qualifiers. That's all I'm asking for. Even if he's not in the Gold Cup squad, which for reasons that we know about, I'm cool with that. But just put in a performances in 10 out of the 14 games. That's 30 points. That's 30 points right there. We're playing 14 qualifiers, right? What's 14 times 3? 42. All right? We get 30 points. We're in Qatar. We're going to the Middle East. Just like that. Simply put. Let's see what you guys are saying. Javon Play says, why pre-Simon? Why pre? Siobhan Givens says, bless up. Ramarchinho Whitey says, up. Jermaine Mitchell says, up. Javon Play says, Simon living lavish. Really? How is that so? Devin Porter says, make sure you're staying safe, my friend. Yes, I'm doing my best. I've tested negative, so we give thanks. And long may that continue. J.A. Fabrizio Romano. Wedea. Coach's desk says, big up, Simon. And I say, big up. Calvin Hicks says, as long as JFF gets their act together. Yeah. One way, man, that interview with Ravel was really touching and emotional. That's the real Ravel, you know. That's the real Ravel. Whether you're the Prime Minister of Jamaica or the man that sweeps the streets, that's exactly how he's gonna speak. He's straight, level-headed, and when I mean straight, I mean he'll answer a question in a straight line. That's what I mean by that. If you ask him how he's doing, you're gonna say he's gonna say fine. He's not gonna go in depth unless there's a question that allows him the opportunity to go in depth. You know. So if you're trying to do an interview with him, it's better to have more open-ending question and closed questions. Closed questions would more along the line of answering questions like yes, no, or a specific piece of data or information. Where are you right now, Simon? No, not in Canada. I'm in the Middle East right now. One way, hopefully he can get that La Liga move or one in Championship. Yeah, Huddersfield Town are really onto him. Might be a link up with Rolanda Aarons. Eddie Guna says, greetings, Simon. Greetings, how you doing? That guy really seem like a good guy. Yeah, he is. Ravel is a good guy. Ravel is a good guy, and let me tell you something. Whenever you guys get the opportunity to meet him, when the press conferences come in Jamaica, when World Cup qualifying starts, and fans are in the stadium, he's going to be one of the first guys, one of the first players at the final whistle to come over to the grandstand, to come over to the bleachers, to come over to the cycle track and do this. I promise you, he's going to be one of the first players to do that. So you can look out for it. Eddie Guna says, different background today, huh? Well, I'm off the island, yeah. Off the island. Can I switch my camera around right now? No, I can't. Big up, Simon. Is Jamal Lascelles eligible for Jamaica? No, it's actually Barbados, to be honest with you. Then they want to talk about overseas player at Jamaica. Is Jamaica no matter where he is from? I've said this before many times, you know, guys. Many times, guys. Many times I've said to you that whether your parents, grandparents was born in Jamaica, to me, you're a Jamaican. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to judge you by how well you can speak Patois, because even I have lived in Jamaica for close to 3 decades and I can't master Patois properly. right? But I judge you based on what you do on the football pitch. That is all I care about. That is all I care about. Once you love the country, Jamaica, and once you're on the pitch delivering, that's all I care about. It doesn't matter to me if you can't speak Pato. It doesn't matter to me if you haven't been to Jamaica since you were 5 years old. It doesn't even bother me if you've never even been to the country, because we all have different life experiences. We all have different journeys. We all have different paths in lives, and certain opportunities in life don't come about until you're later on in your life. I haven't been to all of the countries of my heritage. I have some Portuguese roots, but I've never been to Portugal before. I have some Indian roots, but I've never been to India before. Would I like to go there one day? But it just, some experiences in life just take time, and the opportunity hasn't presented itself for some individuals. Mariapa, Makanuf, Beckford, etc. Their experiences were limited in terms of coming to the island consistently. But look what they did on the football field. Great players, weren't they? Me and World Tracy should be inside Jeff. Is Michael and Tony interested? No. David Nicholson says, Simon, I messaged Ravel about convincing Tony to play for Jamaica after he saw it and started following him. Yeah, that's what you call efficiency, I tell you. Update us on Ivan Tony. The JFF is yet to contact him. That's the reality. Yeah, Mr. Palmer, the Burj Khalifa is, trust me, I haven't been in awe of any man-made structure since I saw Old Trafford in 2017 for the first time. I haven't been in awe of any other thing in my life, building, since Old Trafford. It's fantastic. Adam says, big up, you know. I'm just getting settled in, Moss. Just getting settled in for sure. Which Spanish La Liga team is interested in Ravel Morrison? I understand it's Real Sociedad. Aaron Rowe can play for Jamaica. Yes, I'm aware. Well, Brown was drafted, and I know he's put pen to paper right now, which is great. So it gives a great opportunity for him to get some games. Yes, I actually have been to Canada, Richard. I've been to Canada twice actually, 2011 and 2016. Yeah, I've been to the CN Tower, I've been to Niagara Falls, I've been to different places. I've been to watch the Toronto Blue Jays play in Major League Baseball. I've been to Rogers Centre. I've been to different places. I've been to Ajax. I've been to Whitby. I've been quite around Canada. If you go back to West Ham days and watch Ravel plays, he said he's a gem. Yeah, he is a gem. And I'll maintain that statement as long as thy kingdom come. Ravel Morrison is a gem. Eddie Goona, a lot of players can play for us. Of course. Like I said, in England, 124. In the rest of Europe, 79. In the United States, including players that were born to Jamaican grandparents, we're talking about 98. So you add all of that up together. We're talking 300 players. Does Ethan Pinnock want to play for us? Yeah, he's interested. Yeah. Will you be going to any matches over there? I'm gonna try. I'll try. I'm gonna try, Adam. Simon, you think you can run for president of JFF? Because I want a guy like you on the board. The question is, if FIFA demands that JFF changes their voting mandate for presidential elections, will you guys vote for me? Will Kasafa give me the green light? Will I be able to get 5-6 parish associations to follow me? I appreciate the encouragement and commendation, guys. I think everything will fall into place in due time. Has Javan started his process? I'm aware he started it, but in terms of in terms of is he completed? No. What is Oral Trace's usual persona? Yeah, so in terms of what he's like off camera and off air, yeah, he's a person that you want. I sit beside him at work, so I'm like the best person to speak about him. Yeah, man, he's cool. I mean, he's unassuming. That's the best way to describe him. He's an unassuming person. I mean, what you see is what you get. The same energy, the same life, the same enthusiasm that you see on TV. That's exactly what he's like off camera. And we've had a few heated discussions as well about football and other topics as well. But still brethren same way. Simon, any girls over Dubai? Well, there's 10 million people in the entire country, and 60% of the population are women, so that's 6 million people. So yes, 6 million women are in this country. What do you think about Deshaun Brown? Deshaun Brown. I'm sorry he didn't spend more time in Europe, specifically Norway with Vålerenga. I think he had something really good going there, but toured the world, traveled the world, India, the States, Norway. Yeah, I don't see him getting a recall, to be quite frank. Is Max Orange interested to play for Jamaica? No. What's up with Hayden in terms of Jamaica? Well, for that you have to ask Dalton Wint. Adam says, I like the interview with Ravel. He bigged up Tyreek McGee and Leon Bailey, and he says the boys will definitely go to the World Cup in Qatar. I love his confidence. Yeah, that's what I said like at the start of the show, Adam. I was really happy to see his enthusiasm for the program and quite excited about this sort of project. You know what I mean? Not a lot of individuals come into the program after 2 games and just feel that buzz, that enthusiasm, that excitement. And, long may that continue for this talented player. Simon, any chance for Ravel? I don't think that United did any chant for Ravel, but for Jamaica, we can create one. Ravel, 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 he passes the ball like Tapa. Ravel, 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 he passes the ball like Tapa. He goes left, he goes right, he makes defenders look crap. He's our point. Ravel, 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 he passes the ball like Tapa. Ravel, 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 he passes the ball like Tapa. He goes left, he goes right, he's our Jamaican Magnifico. We can do something like that. We'll improvise, we'll do something. Does National Stadium usually chant? Only during the anthem when you hear Jamaica boom, Jamaica boom. That's about it, really. Is Lamar Walker with his new team yet? He's training, that's for sure. He's training, yeah. He's training. Peter Lee is still working through opportunities as well, and he's getting some help from national players Adrian Mariappa and Paul Hall. Simon, who are the best 2 centre halves in our region? Ooh, this is an interesting one. I'll have to give that some thought. Who do you think is the better right back? To me, Javian Brown is more natural as a centre half. But if you're asking me who would I play, I would play Brown over Fisher based on the defensive side of the game. Because for me, my philosophy is defense first. But if I want somebody that has a mixture of both, then Alvas. Do you think Grenada has a chance to get out of their Gold Cup group? Yeah, if they win 2 games, yeah. Ravel, he passes the ball well. He goes left, he goes right.
He is our Jamaican fill in the blanks. Topper. He's our Jamaican topper. Yeah. Yeah. That's what Marlon King has been saying for the past couple of years. If you look back at the live that I did with Marlon King in the early parts of 2020, you would have seen where he said people are going to love him like Topper. And that's exactly what we do. From the moment he came on against Saudi Arabia in the first encounter, people just love him, don't they? People just love him and what he has been able to bring. Why can't McGee get any playing time for Cassiu Pen? Sometimes you have a manager that just doesn't see you in his plans. Yeah, sometimes you have a manager that just overlooks you. And sometimes you just have a manager that wants to run out your contract. But his agent is analyzing opportunities. But yeah, Devon made a point there. Jamaican fans can be quite passive, but maybe is it our culture? Is it how we handle things? But we'll see. It's a new generation right now. 10 years ago, if I started Reggae Boys commentary, there would have been people calling me anti local place players. Which, I mean, even if you said that, no, I'll take that on the chin and move on. But the the types of Jamaican fans are changing now. The Jamaican fan of 10 years ago would have, not me, but the average Jamaican fan of 10 years ago would have said, no, man, we need to have 11 local players in the squad. But you don't have that conversation nowadays, don't you? Yep, Ravel is the wizard king. Simon, I find that Jamaica does a poor marketing job with the team. Why are we not giving him the number 10 and start him? Well, he might get it for the qualifiers. He might. You never know. You never know. He might actually get it. I'm not sure why Bobby Reed got it for the Saudi friendlies, but guys, we haven't played in a while, so just take it easy, all right? We might actually get it. If we qualify for Qatar, do you see a scenario where eligible players will be more quick to choose representative? Of course, everybody and them granny gonna be holding up them hand and say me, 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 me. Everybody's gonna hold up their hand and say, I wanna play, I wanna play, I wanna play. People are gonna, when they get interviews with different clubs and their YouTube channels and they talk about different random things, they're gonna pop in, oh, I was born to Jamaican mother, Jamaican father, Jamaican grandparents, just so the word gets out that they have Jamaican heritage and just so they can be on that plane towards Qatar, bump up their transfer value a bit and get that opportunity to make that dream move to the Premier League, to a Europa League club, to a Champions League club. It's all business. It's all in the works. Don't be surprised. And to be fair, even if that does happen, even if they hold up their hands, even when that happens, I should say, even when they hold up their hands, there will be a few who will be raising their hand that I believe might be able to assist us in the program. For an example, like a Damari Gray. For example, a Max Aarons. For example, sorry guys, it's close to 5 a.m. where I am. For example, even an Ethan Laird. Yeah. Simon, Wilfred Zaha or Ravel Morrison, who do you think is more skillful driving forward and beating plenty players? Well, Zaha has the gets by players better than Ravel. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Ravel has more in his locker room. But you see, Ravel has been, I mean, Zaha has been doing this in the Premier League for quite some time now. A bit sharper as well. Doesn't have the same ankle injury that Ravel is recovering from. So at this point in time, yeah, Zaha is the better football player. But that doesn't actually mean that Ravel can't do a job for us. Yeah, I think he can. Simon, were you surprised that O'Neill Hernandez said he actually would want to represent his Cuban heritage? No, no surprise whatsoever. Is Mason Holgate interested? He's in two minds. Simon, why Jamaica cap a player who is 29 and still playing RSPL? Who is that? Much appreciated for the encouragement, guys. Why do you think McGee struggles for playing time at Belgium? It's not his fault. It's just the change in coaches in the academy and change in under 23 and change in head coach has really, look, everybody has a different view, right? Everybody has different likes and dislikes. So as it relates to players. So he's just gonna have to continue grafting, working hard, and he'll soon be in an environment where he'll be playing games, you know? Would you say Trinidad will field a better Gold Cup and World Cup qualifying squad than Haiti? No. Ivan Toney will be the best striker in the region by quite a margin. That is if he receives his Jamaican passport by the time the qualifiers comes around. That's the reality of things. Hopefully, that will be done quite soon. Guys, I'm gonna head over to Instagram Live right now, so I'm gonna take your comments there in another 3 minutes or so. I really appreciate the encouragement and everybody feeling over the moon about Ravel being involved in the setup and his thoughts about Jamaica. Long may that continue, right, guys? So thanks very much for your support. Continue to stay safe. I know active cases are continually going up on the island. I'll do my part where I am here. So stay safe, guys. We'll be in touch, and head over on Instagram if you're on Instagram, and we'll answer a couple of questions and chat there. All right, guys. Take care.